Tennessee prison system in crisis.
I think we ought to call it that. Okay. The Tennessee prison system in crisis. Okay, and then we'll go through some statements in reference to background and education and et cetera, perhaps during the first 3 minutes of this first part of this show. And then the second 3 minutes, which is to say we'll give you an opportunity to talk about your background, education, et cetera, a minute and a half or whatever, give you an opportunity to do the same.
Wow, this don't need to be in my pocket.
And then we'll be over that first 6 minute segment.
Okay.
And then we'll get into, for the next 8 minutes, that 8 minute segment, we'll get into a system in crisis.
Okay.
And then the two of you can deal with that from whatever perspective that you want to deal with it.
Okay.
And we'll have a chance, you know, once we deal with the background education, that 6 minute segment, we'll have a chance to break during that segment and come back for 8 minutes dealing with that. And then during that 10 minute, that third segment, we'll have Ben and Ndume to come in and talk about.
That sounds great. Kind of their experience.
And I think both of those were involved in death sentence.
Well, Ndume was, Ben spent 22 years, last time. Right.
And Ndume was on death row.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll have 10 minutes to deal with them. And so now we'll simply deal with the system in crisis.
Okay. That sounds great.
Reverend Alexander, is that right?
That sounds good.
Quiet on the set.
Okay, so we're going to get the two of you during this last 10 minutes.
Say your name and count to 10.
Okay.
JAlexander, 1, 2, 3,
6
4,
minutes, 8 minutes.
5.
Act like you're talking to
Prison
Dr.
system
Haney.
in crisis.
JAlexander, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
With the two of you dealing with
That work?
Yep. Thank you.
some information about the prison system. Y'all ought to be familiar with that. You see, you ought to be able to give us 10 minutes. Man, you think you can give us 10 minutes in reference to what went on out there?
Oh, maybe.
Daily routine. And all that stuff like that.
Just about what, you know, about things that you think folks need to know in reference to the daily activities and et cetera, anything like that.
Life, what's it? A day in the life of an inmate.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
I know they both have
So we're going to call this the Tennessee prison system in crisis.
And the violence, but they can talk about too, some of the violence that takes place in the system that's not reported, that they've seen because of the spirit of time they've been in there.
After we get through this second segment, then y'all give them your chairs.
Yeah.
Y'all stand around and give us some information about what they think, what you think that they ought to talk about as well.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, I got you.
Help us run this. And I think that at the end, we ought to be able to get all this information in with these two segments.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay.
You look well. You
Ma'am,
look about
God
10
has
years
been good
younger
to
every
me.
time I see you. What are you doing? That is a good
Pastor
thing.
Walker knows he's been good.
Yeah.
Ain't he been good?
Yes, sir.
I always say that.
Yes, sir.
You better watch it. I might do it. What is it, the 23rd Psalm? The Lord is my shepherd.
That's
He is. He really is. He really, once you come to recognize that a lot of things can be accomplished through that. We call it Tennessee prison system in crisis.
Can you be surprised how many people that could talk and say something, but are afraid?
I contacted a number of people for the show who are like working now on the inside, and some who have quit, and people are afraid. You know?
Well, I don't want to say anything that would jeapurdize anybody. I mean,
I'm not going to use anyone's name,
yeah,
but I think it's safe to say that there are people who at least contacted my organization who currently work with the department who are looking for guidance and help and are afraid for their jobs.
Okay. And so we'll have this first 6 minutes, introduction, you know, background, education, et cetera. Then we'll do that for 6 minutes. Couple of minutes for the two of you, and then we'll take that break and we'll come back for 8 minutes and talk about system in crisis, okay? And then we'll vacate the seat and we'll bring those two over for 10 minutes and we'll be able to deal with the show today, okay?
What time do we get started?
In a couple minutes, they're queuing up the servers to roll.
We actually got out here early.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, get out here. Got 2 more to do after this.
Oh, yeah.
30 seconds
Yeah,
out.
done 2 this morning.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we did one on Leonard came through this morning and talked about, out of all things, the life and times of Oscar Schindler. Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the Tennessee prison system in crisis. And we're fortunate to have with us to talk about some of the issues dealing with the Tennessee prison system, Pastor KWalker, as well as Reverend Jeannie.
Alexander.
How did I do that? Huh?